Kariuki Josphat has been a lecturer in the university in the past. That is what I was doing before this opportunity found me. My wife here is Piaros Cherotich, and she was a high school teacher teaching physics and mathematics. So we were full-time employees. And the reason why I'm saying we were is because today we are no longer employees. This opportunity empowered us in a very big way, to the extent of firing our bosses very early in our lives. And that preempts something that what we'll be sharing about here has to do with, among other things, financial well-being, because it's a business opportunity, and we would want that by the end of this session, everyone should feel very fulfilled, that their lives will never be the same again. So that is what we were doing, and that is who we are. We are blessed with 4 young children between the ages of 12 and 6, and we thank God for that. So why are we here? We are here to talk about 3 main things. The first one is our health. Today, you know that your health is your greatest wealth. If you have all the money and your health is in, you have issues with your health, then you'll spend all your money looking for health when it is too late. And we say prevention is better than cure. That will come very clearly. And then we'll also be talking about financial well-being, which is really my cup of coffee. I love that. And finally, we'll talk about lifestyle, living life in style. Instead of living a limited life, you live life full, like Dr. Munloe said before he passed away, that you should live full and die empty. So, dear friends, that is what we have around for you. And I'll be presenting with some speakers who are on this call. I'm trying to see whether my first speaker is on board so that we can start together. I don't seem to see her, so I will go ahead. And I'm not sure whether Phoebe, you can hear me and unmute yourself. Phoebe might be joining us as we move on. In which case, because we must value time more than anything else, we'll get started. And I'll do the first session. Later, we have a special gentleman who will be taking another session. A gentleman who came in the other day and is flying with success. We are so excited to have him here. So before he takes it over, let me be the first one to take us through. This is what we are saying, dear friends, that we are on a mission, and our mission is very, very exciting. This is what the world wants, to make the world a healthier and a happier place. You know, really, the world is complaining of health crisis and financial crisis, but for us, we are on the other end where we are offering the same, right? So that's what we will be talking about. And we are saying that your health is your greatest wealth. You don't want to interchange the two. Let health remain as number one. I don't know how many of us will agree with me, but that is very critical. And then how do we make sure that our health is perfect? The first thing is we must rest enough. Don't take it for granted. You should sleep for around 8 hours. Don't be too busy looking for money at the expense of resting. Then you should do exercises. Don't take it like punishment. Wake up early, do your exercises, sweat, and remove some toxins and other waste from your body. And then eat the right stuff. That is diet. And this is the major one, so we'll spend more time on this. And there's this exciting picture here that whatever you take, you are either fighting disease or you are feeding disease. I am based here in Nairobi, and I can tell you the famous style is the one on the right-hand side where we have guys eating, what are these now? I don't know whether it's pies and the like. They are appetizing, but really useless in the body. So which one do you do? Now, this is what the World Health Organization recommends. And therefore, because these are authoritative organization, then we just have to buy this and our health will never be the same again. Do lots of exercises at the bottom, look there down, and weight management. That should be the major one. Then eat whole grains. Don't eat refined foods. You will not help yourselves. Then eat lots of fruits and vegetables, 5 to 9 different types. I don't know how many you have taken today, and they should be different for our immunity. And then eat less of proteins. Don't eat too much of proteins, right? 20 grams is enough. And then up there we have fats and sugars. Avoid fats and sugars as much as possible. In my house, we literally don't take sugars, right? It's dangerous. Now that's how we should do it. But will you agree with me that many people do it the other way around, the inverted triangle? Okay, you can see this gentleman here eating lots of fats and sugars. That soda is 13 teaspoons of soda. So that now is the main part in his diet instead of the other way around. Nyama, that is meat. We eat too much of it and it goes to destroy our joints. And then we have fruits and vegetables on very little amounts. And the people are not, fond of eating whole grains. They think that those are for the people who are diabetic and the like. So because of eating in this reversed manner, what we are witnessing is something that the World Health Organization had projected many years ago, that by 2020, which is already behind us, tell me whether this has been the case in wherever you come from, out of every 4 deaths, 3 are as a result of chronic diseases, heart disease, cancer, diabetes, stroke, name them. And today we have this respiratory issue with the corona. But as I said, we have a perfect solution. All is not lost. 62 years ago, this gentleman here, Jerry Brasfield, founded Neolife International. Neolife means new life, changing life from how it has been to a better life. And as I've said, it has been there for 62 years. It was founded in the USA in 1958. That means the opportunity we are talking about has stood the test of time. It's not a thing that is coming and going. It has been there for 62 years. You are guaranteed it will be there for another 62 years. Then in Africa from 1971, Kenya in 1996, to myself and Pieros, it came 10 years ago. That is 2010. And for you, it has come today. And by the way, it has spread in 56 countries. We just finished a convention for Nigeria and that West region. And you can imagine that the opportunity is helping people in all those areas. Why has this company been there for all these years? Number one, we have strong values. The first one is honesty and integrity. And we say that honesty and integrity is so expensive that you won't find it in cheap people. But for us as Neolife, we say that that is our number one thing. What we tell you is exactly what you realize is true. Then people are number one. We value people. We don't look for money here. We look for helping people to better their lives. Money is a result of what we do. Products that work. This will explain why we are able to fight chronic diseases so well, effectively. The next slide will show you that. And then equal opportunity for all. I remember when I was teaching in the university, I had some students who were building this business with me, and they were able to pay their school fees comfortably. So it's an equal opportunity for all, lecturers and the students, parents and their children. You know, it doesn't matter. Most educated and those who never went to school. Then a long-range vision. It's something that will help our generations to come after us. So as I'm saying, this is the Scientific Advisory Board for Neolife, the scientists who look into these products to make sure that they are natural, they are based in nature, and they are backed by rich science. Okay. Now, this is the solution that Neolife brings. Because we said our triangle is upside down, and that brings chronic diseases, then we are able to set our triangle in the right side up by one, taking a product called 3NN from Neolife. 3NN is a Greek one for 3-in-1, whole grains for soya, wheat, and rice, so that your cells are well fed and you avoid getting these common cancers that come as a result of cells misbehaving. And then for fruits and vegetables, to boost your immunity, we have carotenoid complex. In only 20 days, your immunity goes up by 37%. And we have omega-3 salmon plus to make sure that your body has the right fats without cholesterol and to take care of your joints and the like. And another one which is not indicated here called multi, meaning many minerals and vitamins. The 4 of them are packed together in this box here called Provitality. You can see up there, there is a sachet with 4 different products. And then in this box of Provitality, we have 30 such sachets. So that way your health is now perfect. And for those who are very young children and they cannot swallow stuff, or they are very elderly, there is Liquivite, a liquid form of Provitality, right? So just for emphasis sake, now that we are still in the era where we are afraid of corona, let me mention this, that if you want to boost your immunity big time, in addition to carotenoid complex, you may opt to take the stronger immunity product there, cruciferous, you combine with flavonoid, and then carotenoid. That is what we call phytodefense. Believe you me, your immunity will be so high that you'll be able to survive any kind of infections and the like. We also have weight loss program for those who might have a lot of weight. You know, I call them horizontally blessed, over blessed. And you know, weight is a problem. When you have a lot of weight, then your joints are at stake, you know, and diabetes comes in very easily and such like things, pressure and all that. So we have weight program, a Neolife tea, Neolife shake, and a few others. And just to show you how effective the products are, you can see the lady on the screen there. That's my wife, by the way, for both. It's one person. Don't ask me, Kwani, how many do I have? It's one person, one before and the other one after, right? Now, the one after you can see is the same as the one seated next to me. So I don't know the other one, the first one, I don't know her. Well, that was my wife when she was having over 100 kgs. And I was being praised by my in-laws, my parents-in-law, that I'm feeding their daughter so well, you know, and for her, she could not even walk well. She could have difficulties in breathing, you know, and so on and so forth. So we are saying, let's shape up. Don't age so fast because of carrying too much weight than you can afford, and it's lying on your weak bones. So the weight loss program works. Then for our children, we have salmon oil, omega-3 salmon plus, we have Vita Squares, VitaGuard, Liquivite, and let's make sure we support the growth of our children. That's the greatest investment we can give them. We also have herbal alternatives to fine-tune our hormones. Ladies, you don't want to get these hormonal-related cancers, cervical cancer, breast cancer, ovarian cancers, and all that. You don't want to have many complications with your system. For us men, we want to remain men, whatever that means. So we use masculine herbal. And in addition to that, you protect yourself from prostate cancer. Ladies and gentlemen, let us agree that prevention is better than cure. If you take this casually, then you become a casualty of these kind of diseases we are talking about. And many others, humble respiratory for those who have asthmatic issues, humble rest and relax for your relaxation, aloe vera plus, my very good friend there, a very sweet juice for digestion and refreshing your mind. As towards the end, we have home care products. Instead of bathing or washing, cleaning your house with the chemicals, go natural, 100% natural. So we have LDC for multi-purpose. You bathe with it, you toothbrush with it, you wash utensils, vegetables, everything with the same organic soap. So you are not going to interact with the chemicals anywhere. G1 Laundry is a magic soap. You don't have to wash clothes. Let the soap do the washing. Ladies in the call, I'm sure they are saying hallelujah. Yeah, it's very wonderful. It makes your work very easy and very fast, and so on and so forth. And then we have age-defying cell-activating system. These are our skincare products. Now, I love this because they will make your face to look as nice as that of my wife here, and you look younger for longer, right? So that's very good. Then finally, we have agri-care products that you use in your farm to boost yields. And this will literally multiply your yields 3 times. It's a foliar that you spray in any kinds of crops. So let's save Kenya. Let's make Kenya, rich country in terms of food. Okay. So when you use our products in general, you feel better because of the products that you have consumed. You look better because of the skincare products that you are using, natural ones. And you live better because you are using natural detergents and home cares. And when you are feeling better, then we can talk about money. Now, this is what really made me to join this opportunity. It's good to be honest. I was not sick. My health was perfect. Even the issue I had, I thought it wasn't an issue. I had migraine headaches. But for me, I thought that is because of this reading. I've spent so much, time in books. So I thought it was normal for a scholar to have those migraine headaches. Although today they are all gone. So what motivated me to come in was money, financial freedom. I had a disease that I call cancer of the pocket. And I will explain this because you might ask me, now, you said you are a full-time lecturer in the university. Yes, I was. You said your wife, Pieros, was a high school teacher. Yes, she was. So why are we struggling financially? Now, you all know that if you are employed, you earn too much money if you are well paid, but that money goes into paying bills. After paying all the bills, you are left with nothing, and you have to work again the whole month for you to be paid to be able to pay bills. And therefore you live a life of paying bills. Is that exciting? No. If your dreams are small, that's okay. You'll survive with that little income. But if your dreams are big, you will not want to stay in that rat race. You are paid just enough to take you to somewhere in the month, not even the end of the month. What gets finished, by the way, in your case? Is it money or the month? For me, money was getting finished before the month was over. And that is dangerous, especially if you are here in Nairobi where life is expensive. So what are we saying, dear friends? That your dreams are valid. Don't surrender your dreams. I beg, don't surrender your dreams. Even if you had not achieved what you wanted to achieve by end of 2020, that is gone. You cannot do anything about that. You cannot go back and change that. But you can now change the kind of future that you want. You live a much better future. And so we are saying in this opportunity, you'll be able to earn extra income. That is what they told me that time. Actually, they used a very heavy term. They said you can be able to get financial freedom. Oh my, that really made me wake up. Financial freedom means when you go to a supermarket You don't have to go with a small piece of paper written the amount of cooking fat that you should buy, that they should not go beyond maybe 2 kgs. You know, sugar should not be 1 kg, it should be 1/4 of a kg, you know, those kind of things, limitations. So you can earn extra income here. You can drive a machine here. That's what they told me. I didn't know initially the difference between a car and a machine. And today I am excited to say yes, by the grace of God who brought this opportunity to me, and I'm very humbled, I am able to drive a machine. I mean, the latest shape of a Land Cruiser, you know, and that should be an inspiration to each one of us here, that you can achieve your dreams however big they are. Then you can travel around the world. We've traveled all over the world with my wife and with the many people in this call. And you can live in your beautiful house. You don't have to pay rent throughout. Before this opportunity, I was paying rent here in Nairobi, and it was very painful. But within no time of being in this opportunity, I was able to stop paying rent. So how does that work? We are saying that Neolife is a sure vehicle that helps you to move from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. How does that work? When we talk of left-hand side to right-hand side, we are saying you move from being an employee, depending only on salary. Forgive me for this. You become like a professional beggar. End of the month, you are begging. If you're not given, guess what you do? You go on strike. Others are self-employed. They start small businesses which add stress to their lives. But we are saying you can cross over from the left-hand side to the right-hand side, where we have big business builders and investors. You can see the I there. I means investor. Okay. So Neolife helps you to cross over. It's a sure vehicle. I've used it for 10 years. I'm telling you, I've never, ever seen such a vehicle before. And we are saying partner with the company. Don't be an employee of the company. The company Neolife doesn't employ you. They ask you to partner with them, and they support you with all these things. You know, they give you, you know, things like warehousing of the products. Okay, things like delivery of your products wherever you are. They also give you internet support, that is your own website, and many other things that you get once you've partnered with the company. Okay, so partner with Neolife International, and you do that by paying a one-time fee of 8,970, 8970 Kenya shillings only. A huge business whose starting capital is so low, so that we don't leave out the low-income earners. So as long as you have the will, then this becomes a good opportunity for you. It's affordable. And that 8970 gives you a kit, lots of literature materials there, international license. We said we are in over 55, 56 countries, and you'll be able to build your business in all those places with that international license, literature materials. And then you're also given the provitality we talked about. Remember the 4 products in that sachet? You're given that for a whole month. And then later I'll be talking of points. So note that every product has got points. Like provitality has got 36 points. Then you are given your own website, and the products and that kit and the literatures will be delivered for free to your doorstep. So with that provitality, your triangle is now right side up. And when you are healthy, we can talk about money. So where is the money? Because again, as professionals, we are keen to understand what are we doing really. And we are saying that your work is very simple. Instead of working hard, here we are working smart. Many people ask me, how comes you seem like you don't work and you are growing wealthier and wealthier and healthier? It's because of working smart. Number one, work. Work number one, use the product. Move from or change your shop from the supermarket and you start buying from your own shop called Neolife. because you have partnered with the company. So there is nothing like in your life. You are the Neolife family. You are part of the Neolife family. So when you buy the product, automatically you get points. It's computerized. You get points. Now, these are the points that will be used to pay you back end of the month. So you are using the products, you are enjoying the products, and then you are paid. Number two, those who might not join the opportunity for whatever reason, maybe they don't believe in themselves, they don't believe they can be able to build a business, but they want the products. Someone has arthritis, you are the one to help them with the products for arthritis, diabetes, cancer, pressure, all that. And you get two things. One, you'll get points because you bought the products in your number. And number two, you'll get profits. When you partner with the company, they give you 25% discount. That becomes your profit if you're buying for someone else. Business people in the house, I'm sure they're excited about that. And number three is really the game changer. Share the opportunity with your friends who are dreamers like you, visionary friends. Share the opportunity with them. And that is what we are doing now. Don't think it's a complicated thing. Just invite them to our Zoom meeting. We explain the concept to them. They join in your network. So you have shared the opportunity with them through our support. That is what we'll finish with. But let's also mention training. We will give you the right skills. Don't worry right now. You've not mastered everything. But once you have joined, we'll be training you. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m., we have training for our members. And every Thursday, 8 p.m. So you'll be trained and you'll be an expert. Some of you will be better than myself, but not before you joining. So what we're saying is this: once you've joined, you have gotten your 36 points, and then you buy a few products that you badly want. We'll be sharing with you when you join all those kind of products that we have, the information, and you have a total of 100 points. We call you qualifying distributor. We give you a pin like mine here, but yours will be written distributor. Then you now share the opportunity with, say, 4 friends or even more. There are some people here who are able to share with even tens of friends within 1 month. Now, if you have shared with 4 people, they have become qualifying distributors like you, then you get all those points. Your points 100, and they are 100 points each, and that gives you 500 points. You are called a manager, and you start with a small amount, 2,500 Kenya shillings. Do not despise these humble beginnings. That is where we all started. And you'll find yourself getting to the top. And you are getting a recognition of a manager there. Then there is a shortcut for those who want to move very fast. Instead of stopping at 100 points, you could buy a few more products so that you have a total of 250 points. And even if people have not started joining in your business, with the 250 points, you have become a manager again. So there are those 2 ways of becoming a manager: bringing in people or buying a few more products for your own use and for customers, and you are a manager. In a similar manner, if you help the 4 distributors to become managers, and of course you are bringing a few others, then you will not be called a manager yourself. You become a senior manager. And here you are earning up to 25,000 Kenya shillings. Now, you get a recognition pin, written senior manager, and in a similar way, you can become a senior manager by adding some more products upon joining, so that with 500 points of your own, then you are again a manager. We call it senior manager rather. We call it fast track to senior manager, right? Now, when you use that fast track to senior manager, you may not earn 25,000 shillings because you don't have a network, but you also have some few thousands there of Kenya shillings. Now, what everyone wants to become in the very first 2, 3, 4 months of joining is the level of director, where you have 4 senior managers or more. And as a director, you earn 90,000 Kenya shillings. I'm excited to present the way I'm doing because I went through those ranks, all of them, 2010. Now, as a director, it's not only money. You also get a pin, written director. You know, as you walk around, people are like, oh, how are you, director? It's very exciting. And you get a lot of other incentives and benefits. For example, you'll be getting cash incentives. The gentleman that I'm about to call in a few minutes will tell you, in addition to the bonus check he got last month when he became a director, he has been spoiled with the huge incentives from the company, from us as team leaders and all that. Then you get a lifestyle invitation where you're invited to good hotels. For example, all our directors, all of them, we will be having some breakfast meeting at the Sarova Stanley here in Nairobi, and they are not paying a single coin. The company is paying for us. That is the beauty of being a Neolife director. Then in leadership school, we'll be taking them to Mombasa sometime this year. We'll be giving you the dates when you're a director. Then you get, you know, a director folder, a folder written director, and then you get world-class recognition in very big events and international. So those are some of the benefits you get as a director. And to finalize on this part of the presentation, you can see director is not the end. If the people you brought, one of them becomes a director, then you raise to a level called Sapphire Director, earning 100,000 plus per month. With the 3 directors in your organization, then you become what we call a Ruby Director. A Ruby Director earns 200,000 Kenya shillings and a lot of traveling around the world. These are the same people from Sapphire and above will be flying with on 15th of April to Czech Republic. And then finally, you have 6 directors and you are called a president team member. That is the climax of success in Neolife. And the least you can be paid, this is what they were paying Pieros and myself in 2013, June, when we became president, is 500,000 Kenya shillings. Oh my, that is some good cash. If you are getting 500,000 every single month net, even if you don't know how to save money, you'll find your account is growing drastically and you'll do big things. So when we talk of a Land Cruiser, you can see how we are able to buy it cash. Where we are staying, we bought the house cash. I mean, we've supported our parents in a very big way. Guys, you start small down there as a distributor. You keep going on part-time basis if you are working somewhere else, and or full-time if you are not doing anything else currently, and you find yourself as a president up there. I want to first pause at this point, and I invite our brand new director for the month of December, who was able to grow over the beyond some odds that people would say, in December month people are busy eating, celebrating, and all that. For him, he worked smart. He made too much money last month of December. And ladies and gentlemen, this guy has been there for only 3 months or so. And it's my pleasure to invite one director, Kevin Koech. If you can hear me, please.
Yeah, thank you, our president team. Josphat, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Kevin. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. First of all, I'm Kevin Koech. I'm really privileged to be here today. I thank God for this opportunity that found me in September last year. And I don't know how God had planned it, but I believe in goals, that you need to have goals in life. So ladies and gentlemen, today I want to tell you a story, and this story changes lives. Previously, I do this business part-time. I'm a public health professional, but my business currently is Neolife. I'm a network marketing professional selling Neolife products. And I believe in these products myself because I use it. And these products has really changed me. I have seen tremendous improvement, especially also on the people that I work with and those that have given the products. But I want to tell you that this opportunity found me 3 months ago in September. I remember when my upline director, Sylvia Buibo, and also Florence Seurei came to my office, and we had a chat of about 15 minutes. I can tell you it did not pass 20 minutes. I was a member. And I did not need much introduction on it because I believe in health, because health is key. And if you want to become wealthy, you have to be healthy. And that's why our motto is making a world a healthier and a happier place to be. That's why Neolife is there. So within 20 minutes, I became a distributor. And even on that day, I made some few orders. And by the end of the month, I had made orders which made me to be paid on the subsequent month, which really motivated me a lot. I would say that previously, when I would go first to job, sometimes I would feel tired during the day. I would want to help more people because I work in the community. I've seen more people who need more help. I would need to help them, but not find the products or a new technology to use. But when Neolife came, I was able to introduce some few people and also to sell them the products, which has really improved their health. And most of them really want to join us in this opportunity, also to improve in terms of health and also their wealth. Currently, I must say every day from the products that I use, I always feel energized. I can work like the whole day, even without taking lunch, because there's a product that I take in the morning, shake, Neolife shake, and it takes me up to 4 in the evening. I mean, there's no product that you can get that you can take that you feel your stomach is full and you can work and your mind is concentrated, that you can give more to the people that you serve. So when I realized that, I say that this opportunity, I'm not going to let it down. I'm going to make it my own personal endeavor, and I'm going to change lives of many people, especially those who want to forge this journey. When I started, I remember in October, after buying the products, I remember the first time I was paid from my M-Pesa 2,050 Kenya shillings. That was my first amount that I was paid. From that, from the 3 months, it came 2,000, 2,050, and then 2,500, and then on December 2,222. But I remember after the trainings, which we attended mostly on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which has really changed me, and also attending the virtual GoPro, which I was also motivated by joining with other almost 90,000 people all over the world on network marketing. I realized that we are not doing enough. I am not doing enough. And I said, enough is enough. I need to do much. I need to learn from the best. And I went to the best. I've been learning from Josphat and Pieros, from my upline directors, Sylvia and Buibo. And I can tell you, it has really changed my life. Currently, I'm a director, courtesy of the trainings that I've attended. And I can tell you, this month, I was paid 76,488 Kenya shillings. This is in January, where everyone talks of January is extended. So you can imagine, after getting 76,488, I was also given incentives from my upline president, world team, my world team member, and also my directors today, upline directors, which amount to 20,000. So the whole amount for this month that I got was 96,488 Kenya shillings. That is only from the incentives and also what the company paid me. I have not talked about the profits that I got, but I believe I'll get more than 120,000 Kenya shillings. 120,000 Kenya shillings. So if you do the maths, I can tell you there's no business that you can get more than this. And this changes lives. You'll have your time to walk around. You'll have the time to chat with people, to change the lives of people. And I believe in changing the lives of people, those who have not found this opportunity. Currently, I feel I'm in another world that I wish I knew before. And I don't regret because I think I'm in the right place currently. I want to help more people to be successful. I want to create more directors. I want to be the president team very soon this year. And that is my goal. And I know I'll get it. And I know I'll reach it with the help of God. I know it doesn't come like that, but they say, whatever you believe and conceive, you'll achieve. So I believe in the products, I believe in myself, and I believe that everyone can have this. No one, we don't have a limit of our own potential. I can tell you when I was in the GoPro virtual challenge, I would meet, because I remember we went to break sessions, and I would meet people who would get, I remember there were people who were given Hall of Fame, who are earning $1 million. I mean, $1 million. Who earns that? That can change your life. That can improve what you've been dreaming of. That can make you have a big house that you've never wanted, you've always wanted before. That can make you have a car that you ever dreamed. And my car is a Bentley Molzen. And I believe I'll have it courtesy of New Life because my vision is very clear. And I know I'm going to be healthy because I'm taking the products, and I'm going to be wealthy because I'm going to change the lives of people. I'm doing this, and I'm also working partly. And I think that anyone can do it. If I can do it, working partly, earning more than 96,000, my God, I don't know who cannot do this. It's just a matter of convincing yourself first and then talking to people, because you're improving the lives of people who need to improve. So I don't want to talk much, but I believe that everyone who is here, everyone who was invited, if you're invited by your friend or anyone, please take this as an opportunity that you've been given. I've seen this, and I can tell you, maybe in the near 3 months, because in 3 months I want to be a Sapphire director, and I will get there. Because I remember I have written it down when I wanted to be the director. I actually wrote it in December, and in that December I was the director. I actually even have the amounts. The amounts was less, but this what I wrote it down, but I got more than that by almost 11,000. And I think whatever you write it down, God generates the power to give you more, because that is the potential that you have. You don't have an excuse, and this is the opportunity to change the lives of people and also to change your life. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Kevin. That's really inspirational. We really appreciate you, and go for it. My brother, go for it. You know, I remember we said with the PROs when we started, we want to be president team members in 3 years, and we became in less than that. And we are moving very, very fast. And everyone in this call, Kevin is only challenging you. You have all what it takes. Just jump off from comfort zone and you say enough is enough. And then you commit before God that you want to succeed, and trust him that you can do all things through the strength that he gives you, and you get started. I mean, surely, let's do this thing. The future is extremely bright. And I want to close the meeting by showing you what's next after you've joined us. What next? Only 5 minutes or less. Now, that is myself and Pieros there. That is the beautiful machine there, things that I never dreamt of when I was young, but they came along. That's our beautiful family in our current house. We have 2 homes in Nairobi. That's one of them. And you are joining the #1 team. You might wonder, how comes Kevin has become a director so fast? And it's not only Kevin. We have so many people in this core who became directors in 3 months, 4 months, and so on and so forth. It is because when you join the best team, then you get the best, mentorship. You can't go to Starehe Boys Center, those who are in Kenya, and you behave or perform like people who went to Kanyanyine and they mixed school. I mean, the learning is different. So you have to succeed when you are in the best. Look at that. That was 2013. We were being recognized as #1 team in Neolife. That was in Dubai, 2014. We were even given $5,000 US, just some tea for leading the #1 team. The team is called Superstars team. Those who can be able to see that, Superstars team is the team #1 in Neolife. And besides health and money, there is what we call traveling, lifestyle and traveling. I've mentioned about local lifestyle, and you can see guys there. That time we were at Intercontinental Hotel with all these directors in our attire, and we had an international convention there with the executives. When you become a software director, this is where you are taken, Windsor Golf and Country Club. So many leaders here have been in that place. This is where Kevin will be after becoming a software director, free of charge. Everything is paid. Then you become a Ruby director, you are taken to South Africa for Ruby orientation in a pure gold coated hotel. We've been here 7 good times, courtesy of the company, paying everything. Now, we were in Zambia, Victoria Falls in 2012 with billionaires like Charlie Bolton. Those who had joined us last year, May, you saw Charlie Bolton getting a bonus check of 23 million Kenya shillings. That just shows you what awaits all of us. Then we went to Grand Hyatt in 2013. The guys in white there are Nigerians. They love changing clothes like 4 times in a day. Then we went to climb to the top of the tallest building in the world. Burj Khalifa, with the founder, Jerry Brasfield there, and the daughter who is the CEO now, Kendra Brasfield. I don't know, climbing to the top of the tallest building in the world is something. Even if you went to heaven and God asked you, what did you experience that was so phenomenal? You can mention Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world. Then we went to Dubai as presidents. It's an island in Indian Ocean. We went to Cape Town with all these leaders. I can see people like some other Kanye Stare Boys teacher, now retired. I see Lydia Mwesa there, Redemptor, so many of them. And we were given red carpet recognition. Then we went to Abu Dhabi. That's our coming dinner at Abu Dhabi Golf Club with the founder. That was Ferrari World, where we were enjoying life. Then Yes Water World. The things that you only see in the books, and you desire that one day you go there. Then we went to see the biggest mosque in the world, And at that time, you were being hosted in a 7-star hotel. Look at us there. Who would tell that the lady there is, was a high school teacher? You cannot see any physics and mathematics on the face. Look at the excitement. Look at me there. Do I look like a lecturer going on strike now and again? The power of money. This is where you are taken and you realize what the Bible says about you is true, that I am fearfully and wonderfully made But when you don't have a chance to live that kind of life, then you go to the grave. I call it tiptoeing slowly, cautiously to the grave without making major impact in the world. And we should avoid that. Then we went to Mauritius again there, young and old. And last year, 2018, last year about 2018, towards the end, we went to Mexico, Los Cabos. All these are president team members that you are seeing there. That shows you the possibility. If all these are presidents, then you can also become a president. It's not for a few who are chosen. It's for the few who choose to be part of us. Then 2019, we went to Abu Dhabi again. You can see Florence and Orao there with the CEO. You can see us down there with Iridia Mwesa, and even with my biological father. Can you imagine an opportunity where you help even your parents to be traveling around the world with you? What a blessing. If something is so good, then do it with your parents, with your generations. I actually cannot wait for my children to be of age so that they join and enjoy this lifestyle, you know. It's sweet. That's why they say the rich are becoming richer, because they show their generations the secret. And we are here to disclose this secret to each one of us. We are a family. We love you. That's why we invited you to this call. And when we were coming back, they gave us some token of appreciation. In addition to our monthly check, they gave us 615,000. Oh my. And you know what? It's not just about the past. The next trip is 15th of April 2021, where we'll be going to Czech Republic. And you can join us today, and we mentor you and we go together. Then after that, we'll be going to Miami Beach in Florida, in the US, and so on and so forth. But it all starts here. By the way, the greatest job that you have moving forward is not building the business. It is paying the 8970. That's the greatest job. You know why? It involves decision making. You have to capture your fears of what if I fail. You throw them into a dustbin and you start. You jump and you grow your wings on your way down. That's what you're saying. So success begins where you are sitting right now. If you say yes to the opportunity, we have shown you the staircase to get to the top. Pay the 8970. What do you lose by paying 8970? In any case, ladies and gentlemen, my dear friends, haven't we spent a lot of money on things we cannot really account for? Things that are not very valuable. And our lives have continued to remain the same way. Pay this 8,970 once, and you live to remember that January 2021 became the starting point of an entire future. And generations to come, your children, your grandchildren will thank you for the decision you've made today. So start now. Procrastination kills dreams. Don't start tomorrow if you can start today. I want to appreciate each one of us. The PayBill number, I'm sure you have written down, 985650, and account number. You put your national ID, forward that message to the person who invited you here. They will share with you an online form that you fill in your details and you get started. Our next meeting of this kind, where you invite your friends that you care for, is Monday, 8 p.m. Invite everyone that you would want to see their life change. We are in a mission to make the world a healthier place and a happier place. Thank you so much on my own behalf and Piero's here, and on behalf of the leaders who invited you here. We want to say thank you so much for having been with us. It was 57 minutes of really enjoying our time together. May God bless you. May God bless your families, and see you in the beaches of the world if you'll be there to be met. Thank you very much. God bless.